but this just felt like it added nothing. The entire movie felt like it added nothing.
What's a reboot?
Is it?
This movie's already been done.
I can't believe you're like kind of defending this right now.
Okay, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just gotta say, we released the Jason Takes Manhattan video, and you said, Justin, do another video, do another Friday the 13th, and boy, do we have a good one for you today, because we're doing Friday the 13th, 2009, the remake, reboot, or whatever the hell. But the thing here is, I'm with two of the friends of the channel, Diego and Wilson. You know them, you love them. They were in the last video. Diego loved this movie so much, which is just absurd. So he'll have a chance to state his case. Real quick, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share these videos if you like them, because that really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, Friday the 13th, 2009. Guys, this movie was an absolute shit show.
No.
I didn't
Hey,
like it.
That's like your opinion, man.
That's not a fact. That's your opinion.
This movie had a budget of $19 million.
I couldn't tell.
And it made... Guess how much it made? Guess how much it made?
Okay, it was.
It had a budget of $19 million, yes.
Well, it had to
How much
make
money?
profit, so $200 million.
No. Wilson, how
I'm
much do
gonna
you think it made?
say 80 million.
Ooh, it was 92.7 million. It's the second highest Friday the 13th, only second to Freddy vs. Jason. Let me tell you something about these movies. That movie, the other Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Nightmare on Elm Street one, these all have the same feel, and I hate them so much. I don't like them. They all feel the same, and I don't like them.
Because they're remake.
There we go.
But this movie is a result of Texas Chainsaw reboot, which is 2003, right?
Yeah,
Which
and I think people
Is that
love
also
that one.
Produced by Michael Bay.
I don't think so, but it has that director.
People love that one, I think, and people love this one for some reason. And they're
What do you mean,
shit.
people? Everyone.
No. Diego sees like a couple YouTube comments that are like, "I like this," and he's like, "You know what? Not many people like this. I should really like this. I think this could be my movie."
Yeah, you click on that YouTube channel and it's like info.
I think it's a good spark notes for the first 4 Friday movies.
You
Fun
know,
fact. Ding,
I'll
ding,
give
ding.
him this. I kind of agree with Diego on that a little bit. The fact that he wears the bag for a little bit in this movie, it kind of skips the first one and does that in the opening credits.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a bad condensation of the film.
Ding, ding, ding. You know what that means? It means that it's a fun fact time, and
Yay.
here it is. This movie originally began as an origin story for Jason, but it eventually morphed into the reimagining of the first 4 Friday the 13th. They took things that they liked about the first 4 and just put them into one movie.
It's pretty cool.
So, but I would almost argue that I liked Jason Takes Manhattan better than this one.
Oh, totally. I mean, Jason Takes Manhattan is a certified Halloween classic. I've heard many people say this. Many people are saying this.
They say this all the time. Diego, you love this movie so much. Can you want to clarify your position? Do you think it's the best horror movie, remake, reboot? Do you think it's better than Halloween 2018? You said it. I'll bring up the text. I'll put it up. You have said this before. Wilson can attest.
The 2009 remake, I think, is good. I think it's good. And do I think it's better than the 2018 Halloween? Yes.
Oh
for the
my god.
for the reason that this
Have
one
you
has
seen that movie?
He's doubling down.
the 2018 one a while ago, not recently.
I mean, it was only released 4 years ago, so it's a very small window for when you could have seen it. But okay.
I didn't know I had to come prepared, having come to see that movie first and then talk about it.
That was never a requirement.
Why do you like this movie so much? and you put it up above all the remakes and reboots
Because
and
one,
everything.
it's a good summary. Like I said, I don't have to watch the first 4. I can just watch this one and just be like, yeah, that all happened. I like the Jason in this movie. He isn't like a demon or like a ghost or whatever. He's just a guy living in his little hunting shack, and sure, he's got some weird habits, I guess. But people
He's
are
got some weird habits. He just murders people.
And he
people are
keeps a
invading-
woman in his basement.
It's just like these people invading his home, basically. So I'm like, yeah, defend your home.
It's a Texas Chainsaw
We've seen that
Massacre,
before. Yes, exactly.
I like that it's a prequel to Transformers. I also like not
You're kind of struggling to get the likes
He's
out.
in the hot seat.
the how do you
It's
describe
like the Nuremberg trials over here. Oh my god.
This is the equivalent to be like, this week's gonna be a movie, bro, and then just standing around. I'm gonna defend this movie so much.
no. It's the I don't know. How
Where
you
were you the
describe
night of Friday the 13th?
the
What's your alibi?
Okay, the main characters, not the first ones though, the ones who get killed off, but
Okay.
the second
Yes.
group.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty cool.
No, I can't
It
believe
was
you
such a
said
good
that.
reaction.
No?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Want to check out the other side of the lake with us? You know what? It's getting, No, that's okay. It's okay. It's getting kind of late.
I thought they were pretty cool.
Entertaining, very like, yeah, I can believe that these are like party people, I guess.
I can't like. Are we gonna go back to that for a second? I mean, he said he likes the second group of people. What do you like about them besides
The
you think they're
second group of
believable
people is
party
worse.
people? I agree. I liked the first group of people better.
Exactly.
I don't know, the first
Exactly.
group was kind of
I wrote that down.
When we talk about this movie step by step, we'll get into that. But
Okay.
let's hear Diego's opening remarks. at
Okay.
least.
Okay.
Let him finish.
Sorry.
For Christ's
sorry.
sake.
Am I talking about the first people or the second people?
No, just what you like about it.
Whoever
Doesn't
you
matter.
thought was really cool,
The
and you
second
try to mimic in your real life to be really cool like them, you were saying.
Okay, let's get into the movie. We'll do it linear. Let's just get into the movie. I'll
Get right
pepper
into it,
I'll
folks.
pepper some fun
Jump
facts
right in.
along the way. What is with the Microsoft Word font for the credits?
The typewriter-esque font, and then when it comes up
Yes.
in association with Michael Bay,
Yeah.
and you go, "Uh-oh, I'm in for a treat."
Ding ding ding. You know what that means? That's a fun fact for you. Fun fact, and now this is allegedly Michael Bay walked out of the screening of this movie because it just had too much sex for his taste.
Has Michael Bay seen any of his own movies
I know.
that have Megan Fox in them?
Yeah. So let's do a little callback to Jason Takes Manhattan. And in that
Thank you.
video, as everybody who's watching this video has seen that one, but in that video, Wilson goes, and then he proceeds to say the entirety of the last 8 movies. And they literally did that in this movie again.
This is the in association with Michael Bay part of the movie that is like legitimately bad to me, where it's annoying how much he thinks his audience is dumb. Which, like, whatever, I'm dumb, but I'm not this dumb. Like, you don't literally need to say exactly what happened after we just saw it. That was pretty lame. Do you know how many writers were on this movie?
2.
3.
3.
We could have wrote this movie.
That's insane.
Yes,
Well,
it's
was the reason?
ridiculous. What they
Oh.
came up with, it took 3 people to come up with this, and it's already like a story that was written decades
Hold on.
before.
We're talking about what
Ding
we
ding
saw.
ding. It's time for a fun fact. So the writers wanted the kids to sound normal, and they didn't want them
Nailed it.
to know. They didn't want them to know
They
about
convinced me.
Jason. They eventually went with the Jason who was surviving off the land and defending his territory rather than randomly murdering. Hence,
like that.
we got the Rambo Jason.
I like
They wanted him physically fit. A physically fit specimen. Principal photography was actually in Austin, and then they did location shots at Camp Fern near Marshall, Texas. So this was filmed in Texas.
Wow.
It's supposed to be New Jersey,
Yeah.
but it was filmed in Texas.
You know, that was one of the things I did like about this movie. I thought Jason looked good.
I agree.
I agree. We all
because-
agree.
Yes.
It was the best part.
We all
Yes,
agree.
Comparing it to Jason Takes Manhattan, it is really night and day. Like, this Jason actually looks kind of...
Spooky.
Yes.
And let's do a little callback to Jason
But he's
Takes
barely in
Manhattan.
the movie. That's the problem, I think. But go
I
on.
agree.
Let's do a slight callback to Jason Takes Manhattan, where Wilson says, and if you remember this because you watched it, and if you haven't, please go watch it, like, comment, and subscribe, and share it, whatnot. But hey, Wilson in that video says, we don't want to see Jason running because it would look dumb. And then we see Jason running in this movie. Although I kind of like it. I think he looked pretty cool running.
With a big enough budget, you can get away with Jason running in and not looking bad.
Absolutely.
But even in this movie, there are moments when he could run and he decides to walk just to make it scarier, like whenever they're under his house or whatever.
Well, it's
and
because they're
it's like,
trapped.
he's
down there.
coming!
Because they set off the little bears. The bells.
Oh, yeah.
He had the brain
He-
and the
He
bra.
is smart. Yes, he's smart in this. Like, he sets traps, and I assume he's smoking, like, dank buds, because why is he... He has to be the one farming that weed that
He
they're looking
is.
for, right?
He's the one selling it. Everyone
That's what
gets
he's been
served.
doing since his mom died. He's just been, like, frying his brain. That's actually Cheech Marine under the hockey mask.
The first group of people,
I hate it though.
hotter, funnier, better
They were annoying.
than the other group.
No, they were.
Let me
annoying.
describe this group of people as best as I can. It is a group of friends that would never exist in real life and only exist in this kind of movie. I might be forgetting someone, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have Bro Chad Man, who only drinks American style beer. Nerd guy.
Yeah.
Guitar guy.
Yeah.
And redhead girl, and
Mhm.
also horny girl. Now, they're all horny, but this girl's character trait is that she is even hornier than everyone else.
That was
Well,
fine.
I learned that Camp Crystal Lake is in New Jersey, and I would just like to say this is some kind of screenwriting hack. If you need to give your character a trait that makes people want to see them die, make them from New Jersey. I mean, it really helps.
I agree.
I
not because
wanted
they're
these
from New
people
Jersey.
dead.
I did too because I thought they were annoying. I didn't like them. I don't like the first group.
You thought the first group was annoying, and you didn't think the second group was annoying.
The second group felt
Group
more.
is even worse.
No, the second group felt okay, true in the way that they behaved and acted, but that felt more, I guess, fluid in the sense that you could be like, yeah, these people, they're gonna die, but they're dying with emphasis. They're dying in glory. They're dying in how they themselves are to be represented. If that makes sense.
Interesting. The camp bag kill I thought was cool.
That was cool. I enjoyed that.
Yes.
Being roasted
I-
alive while the
Yes.
other person was stuck.
And
Yeah,
this is
I
a
thought that was cool.
testament to how smart Jason is in this movie. He is able to do this so quickly. How much did you say the budget was?
19 million.
$19 million went into this piece of crap. I thought this was a good portrayal of the police in this movie. I like to point this out when movies get it right. But when the cop is like, well, she was with her boyfriend, right? They probably ran off together. And
Classic.
the guy's like, no, that didn't happen. But that's something that police do all the time with, like, missing young people, especially women, where they're just going to be like, well, they probably just ran away. So they don't have to do any work.
Whoa, Friday 13th, 2009, based?
Kind of. I mean, they don't understand that. They're just using it for the movie, but that is what would really happen.
That was the accidental woke moment.
Yes.
I hated that guy. And
Wait,
then you
which guy?
like the main guy. Like the guy
douchey
that's
guy that
yeah,
owns
the douchey guy.
cabin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone is so bland in this movie. I think this douchey guy, probably one of the better, if not the best, written character in the movie, because he actually seemed like he said things that a tool like that would say.
Don't break that chair. It's made from my dad's oak tree.
Yes, and that moment whenever, what's her face?
Sky
Caitlin
High girl.
Snow. Yes, Caitlin Snow / Layla from Sky High, the plant girl. That moment when she says, if you didn't want them here, why did you invite them? After he was being such a loser and wouldn't even leave his friends alone in his cabin for like 5 minutes. That was a legit, real person moment.
Hey, this is a great spot. Do you wanna go for a hike, get some exercise?
That'd be nice, but I can't exactly leave them here alone.
What are you talking about?
Have you seen what they're doing inside? Crazy. Some drunken hoodlums.
Hoodlums?
Hoodlums!
Just relax, okay? These guys are your guests. If you're not comfortable having them here, then why did you invite them? So they could admire your place?
No, just wanted to have a good weekend.
Can we talk about the almost woke things and then they like takes 20 steps back? Like it's like oh, I'm trying to start a label.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, what do you do? Do you do rap? No, that's racist. Why would you say that? Oh, I'm so sorry. I can listen to Green Day too. Oh, okay, sorry. Well, what do you do? Rap.
Got business I gotta do this weekend.
What business?
Music. Trying to start a label.
Oh yeah? Like what kind? Like rap?
Why you gotta go racial? Look, don't put me in a box, alright? What, because I'm black I can't listen to Green Day?
You're right, that was dumb. So, what kind of music?
Rap.
Oh yeah. I did put this in my notes. I wrote racial humor, but I think we could say racist. If I had 2 words to describe it, I would say not good. If I had 1 word, I would say bad.
If I had 2 words to describe it, I'd put Michael Bay.
Yes, very Michael Bay. And also, let me remind you, 3 writers. And let me say this, all white, which makes
Nice.
all of these jokes way more uncomfortable.
It was 2009. It was a different time.
It certainly was.
Leaving it in. We are leaving it in.
Would you mind if I maybe just put a flyer in the window or something?
Well, I heard about that. That's sad. If it was up to me, you could wallpaper the whole place with him. But the owner makes the rules, and he's a real...
Well, is he here? Maybe I could talk to him. Maybe if he understands the situation.
The fart joke's a metaphor.
Oh my god, that's good. That's good. That's okay. Why? How is it a metaphor?
What does the fart
Okay.
represent in this
Hold on.
metaphor?
The one who farted was the gas station guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
had gas.
He's a gas station worker. So what does he have? He has gas.
Bravo, Michael Bay. He did it again.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No,
He's a
it
gas
wasn't.
station worker.
No, it wasn't.
What's the metaphor?
The There is no metaphor.
It's that he's a gas station worker, so of course he has gas.
That's not a metaphor. That's not
It's a
anything.
simile. It's a simile. It's imagery.
Even more wrong.
I don't know. I thought it was clever, you know, because you expect them to say the word, but they don't.
This is what qualifies for clever. When it comes
Okay,
to
I
Diego.
admit I laughed at the fart joke.
Oh my god! It just gets worse.
I was more dumbfounded. I was stupefied at the fact. Did I hear this correctly?
I mean, at least they made the attempt. That's what this
No.
movie's about. Making the attempts that people normally wouldn't make, going with it knowing the criticism they could get from it.
Yes, ignoring all good taste. Frankly, I thought this was ass, but
It is.
oh yeah, it is.
It's a good piece of one if you really compare it to other stuff.
Oh my god. Fear Street Part 2 is a better Jason movie than any Jason movie I've seen so far.
Okay, see, that's a different thing. Now I agree with you, but we're not talking about that, Justin.
I know. Okay.
Same for me. There were some things I liked. There were some things that were distractions. Some things that I was like, what is happening? But the movie felt very short. Like, I rewatched it, and
Oh yeah,
I got to the credits, and I was like, oh, it's over? Huh.
it's almost
I
a
was-
tight 90.
Let me
No.
tell you guys which part I don't like in this movie.
Okay.
It's
No
the
part.
boat, when the person gets shot in the head with the arrow, and the boat
yeah.
is, like, going away.
What are you doing, Nolan?
What happened to the boat?
That's the plot hole
Yeah.
that
what
you
happened to
came
the
up
boat?
with.
This movie's getting out of hand.
Literally. What the hell?
I was like, wait, where did the boat go? And the scene ended, and I was like,
Okay, so ding ding ding, you know what that means? There was supposedly supposed to be a sequel to this that they said they were going to do. And then years later they were like, yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. And then it fizzled out and then nothing happened.
Wait, actually, that ping pong scene did have a great line.
say it.
Oh god.
You like
Say
the
it.
balls in your hand? So, can you put a comically loud CinemaSins ding for a gay joke on that?
That's good.
Pick it.
Oh, you like that? You like the balls in your hand, huh?
Which one? Which one is it? Is that the one?
They feel good, don't they?
There it is. That's the one.
Shoot!
I thought that was funny. I laughed.
You laughed at that?
I laughed at the fart joke, and I laughed at
Dude,
that.
do you have that disease that like NFL
He
players
likes
have
gay-
after getting concussions too much?
He likes gay jokes.
What?
I said we write great jokes.
Don't flatter yourselves.
I wrote lines like this are what make this movie worth it. 3 screenwriters, so much time went into this. So much money went into this. Michael Bay went into this. They actually wrote it. They actually filmed it. That's why this is art. And
agree.
during this sex scene, you're like, oh wow, we peaked. But then they tease you and they're like, not only are you gonna get a sex scene, you're gonna get a masturbation scene as well. With the token black character, Lawrence.
Rap.
Yes. After he takes his hit.
This man knew that his friend in a perfect world was going to be back so quickly. And he decided, Let's
warming
let's.
up.
Rap.
Yeah.
Lawrence and that friend it was more than a friendship.
Maybe.
But Lawrence is so bold. Just in the living room, right when you walk into the front of the house, he's unzipping his pants, doing the Rudy Giuliani. And the boring twins walk in again to bring the plot to a grinding halt.
Oh my god.
And he's like, I'm not doing anything. I wasn't touching my wiener, bro.
Rap.
Douchey Trent guy straight up bullying Dean from Gilmore Girls.
Hey, Trent, you remember...
Clay.
Yeah. Of course I remember Clay. Why is he in my house?
Hey, new guy. Beer?
No. He's got to get going. You got flyers to pass out, right?
Yeah.
Look, if you're hungry, we...
Okay. Look, Clay, obviously, she's just trying to be nice, but you can't stay here. No offense, but this is a private party. I don't know you.
No, you don't know me.
That's so funny. I just said that like 2 seconds ago, that I don't know you. I would probably leave soon before I get pissed off and...
Not that Dean from Gilmore Girls seems like a great guy, but this dude is looking for his lost sister, and every time Trent sees him, he's like, bro, get out of my house, bro.
Of course I remember Clay. Why is he in my house?
Well,
Bro, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
There's a killer here. There's a killer. Why are you in my house? Just get out. Go. There's a killer outside. Go, dude.
Gonna cry about your sister some more? Huh?
Hold on. Wait. Where are we in this discussion?
Oh my god.
This man,
Diego.
man got lost. Like when you leave Netflix on for too long and you're like, what episode am I on?
What's happening?
What's happening? Go.
Hello.
I don't know.
Did he turn his video off now? It's like 25 minutes into this movie.
I think it's a metaphor.
Who gonna take a shot?
I do. So I'll be back.
What?
It'll be real quick.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He's not serious. He's not gonna do that.
I am.
He won't.
I'm super stinky. I'm super stinky.
Why are you sticky, you freak?
Because I was outside in the heat, bro.
We're recording a video.
Yeah, just
Show some goddamn respect.
just pause it.
Just
This
pause
is the
it.
sequel
We have,
to the greatest YouTube video of all time.
we're just gonna sit here for 25 minutes while you
Oh,
take a
how-
shower?
How long do you people? It does not take that long. It takes like 5 minutes. Bro.
Oh my god, don't do this. Damn.
Whatever, just get the fuck out. I don't even want to see your face. God.
Are you actually doing this?
Yes.
Are you? We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Pause. Pause it so
No.
you can send this.
Wilson.
Well, according to the Friday the 13th, 2009 reboot, kill count, the death of the sister is not counted because it's not Jason.
No,
Jason
because you
dies.
don't see her die. That's why it's not counted.
Damn.
It's not counted because it's a dream.
This movie didn't get a sequel, so the assumption should be that everything that happened in the movie was real. That should be the assumption. Until a sequel comes out and says, this part was a dream and this part was real. I don't care what Basildu says, and I don't care what these nerds on Reddit say. That wasn't a dream. You can't put a dream sequence at the very end of your movie and expect people to understand that that didn't really happen.
I agree.
That is not how movies should be made, and that doesn't make sense to an
I
audience.
agree. I want you to quickly just remember the fact that the Redditor mod pointed this out. He put him in the lake without a mask and then threw the mask in, and then somehow Jason grabbed the mask, put it on, and then swam to the surface and killed the girl. Don't think so, bud. I think it was a dream. Maybe he's convinced me more than I think. Maybe it was a dream.
Justin, you know I have nothing but respect for Reddit moderators. But if I could so humbly disagree with just this one, if you would allow, I think it's pretty clear what the artists and filmmakers and auteurs wanted to be taken away from this movie. And you nerds trying to interpret something different is a bastardization of what they put in the script.
Diego, before we had this discussion, did you live your life from 2009 to 2022 as if it was a dream?
My dream started in 2016 when David Bowie died.
I asked you a simple question.
Wait, what do you ask? Like,
Did you think
thought
since this movie came out that it was a dream? Or no?
the first time I saw this movie was 1 year ago.
You said this movie came out in 2009 and that's why I like it. Indicating that you saw it in 2009.
Yeah, I said
You
I
made
was
this whole big
alive.
deal about it. That's what I thought you meant.
No, it reminds him of 2009. That's why he likes it. That's when I was 9. I like this movie because I was 9 when it came out.
Okay.
Fuck you.
In its entirety, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I thought it was very mediocre. And it reminded me of all the movies that I don't like of the early 2000s and late 2000s. They all have the same feel. I get it. And I hated every single character. And I guess you might be like, that's you're supposed to, but whatever. I don't care. So that's one side of it. Wilson, you're kind of in the middle. What do you think about this movie?
Here's what I have to say about this movie. It can be summed up like this. Stupendous. And I would like to add, so juicy, dude.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, okay. This movie is the best of the remakes of the trends that started with the horror movies. I think it's pretty good. I give it a 5 out of 10. There's some points that are obviously like, why is this here? Why wasn't this answered? Why is there no continuity? But I think that some of the characters are pretty engaging in terms of whether they frustrate you or they just like make you want this movie to end. And the movie ends when you're like, wasn't too long.
Wow, what a relief. It's finally over.
It's all right. It's not as bad as Justin was making it seem. And for a Friday the 13th movie, I think it gives Jason pretty good edge. But still, my biggest gripe is what happens to the boat.
The real question is Friday the 13th, 2009 remake, directed by Marcus Nipple, a comedy?
A comedy.
I think it wants to be.
I can't go a day without thinking of Jason punching off the guy's head.
Oh, but
And I already forgot 50 of these kills.
Yes, I agree. Nothing comes close to that moment.
I agree with that too. But in the sense of this movie, those were pretty cool. I think it went out on a high note.
Okay,